afternoon. Sean Hicks coming out here. October 1st. It is midday money on a football Friday. And the free picks in the house. Welcome. Hope everybody's having a nice little Friday as we start today. Video, we did lose the Jaguars over. Couldn't get there, 24-21. And baseball, 2-4, but Baltimore was plus 200. So that is like a 3-4 day because we had other dogs involved there. Lost from Milwaukee. Tampa Bay was a dog. So run line game. So basically 3-4 in the video. We'll get back on track. We will get back on track today. A lot of games for Football Friday. All football. I mean, I guess we'll talk some baseball stuff, but it's going to be a bunch of football. A bunch of football talk in here. Lex is in the house. I see you popping in there, Lex. I'm just going to check over on YouTube and Facebook. I got to jump in and give myself a like, so I know it's working. We'll see how that comes along. All right, there we go. Wonderful. 4 people watching, and we have 3 likes. That's the way That's a good ratio. Good ratio. All right. As I said, Lex is here. Good morning, Lex. Davian's coming in. Even on your bad day, it's not bad. Still some dogs. Yeah. Listen. Plus $2 on Baltimore, and everyone's like, "Why Baltimore?" I like Baltimore again tonight. Believe it or not, against Toronto. Richie already hit the like button. Of course you did, Richie. Rob Franklin's here. How about them Tigers? Miracle win for the Tigers, Rob. Well, good for you. So you're one in 4 the last 5 taking Detroit, and you're getting them at plus 140. So yeah, not too shabby. Get out of here! Come on, the Tigers. All right. Let's just start some football tonight. BYU over. So I got a couple premium stuff up, and I can't give. Usually, I don't mind throwing them out here often. I'll say who I like, but you get on like the hot runs, and then all of a sudden you get a bunch of sales. And I always put a thing like, "I'll go to midday." I say, "Oh, I said this is midday money or something," and I don't want people buying it coming here. I give them out for free, so I can't really touch on the Houston Iowa game much. We did hit that under last night. There was a premium in Miami. It's close. Got there though. And I even was trying to make a case for Virginia with Miami with backup quarterbacks in there. Freshmen. Still, this is the ACC. This isn't Central Connecticut State again. But BYU, Utah State, I'm going over. 55, it is up to, I'm actually seeing some 63.5 now. So the line is still on the move up. Utah State, a team I came in with last week over Boise as a dog play. Didn't get there. I was thinking maybe you could even steal one, hang tough, and maybe steal an outright win from Boise. Not even close. And here comes BYU. And we faded BYU last week, right? We had South Florida, and we were laughed at for getting a cover there. And this is one of the reasons I liked South Florida, because here's BYU again, another rivalry game coming up here, Utah State, big a rival for them. And the offense has not missed a beat. I've been wrong. BYU the last 3 weeks, I went against them with Utah. I went against them with Arizona State and South Florida, and with obviously mixed results, 1-2 or 2-1 in the wrong direction. I thought you lose a quarterback to the NFL draft, you're going to take. Really, they're just chalking up another NFL type quarterback. They're not missing a beat here with this offense. So I'm going to go over the total. A shootout here on a Friday night, 62.5. Again, not the best number. We always try to get the best number, but I was nowhere near it at 55. I didn't get it. 62, but I see 63.5, so it's still on its way up. Lex is saying Nats run line is plus money. Makes no sense there. I not even just run line. I kind of just like take the Nats anyway against Boston, right? I'm taking plus 170 against Rodriguez. Why not? Give me the Nats. Tyreek, top of the morning to you also. I'm going to take the Nats run line first 5 or plus money. I would take the Nats just not even run line. I would just take them. Mike's coming in on the under. That under, it's gone up, right? Let's be honest. That line has shot up. We talked about it briefly the other day. Let me scroll down here. 79. I don't know why it's saying here on this screen, which is wrong. It says it opened at 80, which is absolute BS because I got it at 76.5. Can you make a play for the under? I think so. Everybody's going to be betting you over, Michael. I mean, I have the over. I just think Ole Miss is a little better offensively, and it was in not a great conditions last time they played last year, and still a wild 100 points scored. I think they could score points here. I think Bama defense is maybe not as great as it was. It's still a strong point compared to their offense. I just think Bama just scores. I'm not going to be shocked here if this is 55-30 Alabama. I won't be shocked here if this game is 45-40 Ole Miss. But to stay under 79, I'll pull for you. I mean, I'm on the opposite side. At least you got a good number. It's 79 and a half all over the place now. I can see a little buyback. Why not? If you got to get those numbers. Fresno -11 be higher if you know the game wasn't close. Well, that's the thing, though. It was close. Who's Fresno got up next? I don't know who they're playing up next. Again, maybe is it a look-at spot for them? I got to scroll down here. It's probably a night game, Fresno, Hawaii. I got the over underneath here. So I just want a bunch of points, Rob. King D, good morning. Fernando, how are you today? Fresno's coming off a big win at UCLA. Yeah, definitely a letdown spot there. Pine Bluff Llama is in the house. Glen Otto under strikeouts. Tim Earl. Good morning, Tim. How are you? Stimmy, what do you say, my guy? How are you? Under the Yankee game today. Let's flip back to the Yanks in Tampa. You know what? I kind of like the Rays here. Give me the Rays. Why not the under? We said we've been on the under in the Rays games the last couple of days. We've had the Rays the last couple of days also here in the video we talked about. So I won't change that. Tampa in the under. Cash McGill, you're under 3.5 Ks. He had a 1K. Yeah, like I said, I'm not some random guy coming in. I'm just starting to get involved in those kind of games. 3 days left in the regular season. Over TCU game, I'm leading TCU plus the 5. Yeah, I got this underneath TCU plus the points. They won 6 or 7, right? Everybody's going to be thinking Texas. They scored 70 last game against Texas Tech, 58-0 over Rice. What? Yeah, and TCU plays themselves, but TCU's awful lost themselves. I had TCU last week over SMU. I'm thinking, all right, come here, take care of business. Gary Peterson, let's do it. Lost outright. So definitely got to be refocused here. Win at this point, you're a 5-point home dog. You're just hoping to battle it out after losing as a 9-10 point fave last week. So that's why I'm kind of jumping on TCU. But they're definitely not the defensive TCU of years past. Was happy yesterday. Great day. You were not here, and you missed the contest. Morning, Higgs. Like the Yanks say, money line. Earl nailed WNBA. Earl knows who's WNBA for sure. I don't like the Yankees. Lock it in with King D. Here we go. Clayton Kershaw under K's, huh? Yeah. I guess he's not. I mean, I'm going to say he's coming back from the IL, right? Because he was on the DL for a bit. Let me look at his last couple starts. Because, that might be something I can agree with. I mean, do I like the Dodgers tonight to beat the Brew Crew? Yeah. But let's just see how he's been. His game logs here. In September, 4 innings, 5 Ks, 5 innings, 8 Ks, 4 innings, 3 Ks. And you're going under 6, so you don't think he's going to go 6 innings tonight? I don't know. I think he's going to go 6 innings. I mean, they're playing the Brewers, and I haven't playing the Padres tonight, King. Arkansas, Georgia, under the 49.5. I can see that. I don't think Arkansas. I initially was going to I was thinking taking Arkansas here, but I'm actually leaning a little towards Georgia. I can see Georgia winning this 40-38 to 8 or something. I think Georgia's really going to put it on them. I had Georgia to start the year to win the SEC. I thought they were going to be a team to knock off Alabama. I said Alabama, a new coordinator, new quarterback, a couple new skill guys. Defense is still okay. But if this is year to get knocked off, it was going to be by Georgia. So I'm actually going to think about taking Georgia here. Arizona State. I was leaning initially Arizona State, but you know what? I flipped. I'm liking UCLA here. I'm liking UCLA. I've moved on. I was thinking Arizona State, but I don't know, I could see UCLA winning this one by 5 or 6 or something. Mississippi State and I like State. A&M has got some quarterback problems. They got problems. And here I'm ready to take A&M over Bama at home, and this team is just not what it is. So give me State, I guess. It's not a game I really looked at, Chris. I'm more out of the two here. The Arizona State UCLA game is a game I actually looked at. Was thinking Arizona State, but everything says to take UCLA. Wakey, eggs and bakey. Wake Forest. That's an early game. I know that. I think it's a 12:30 kick, right? If I can find it over Louisville. Wake's been playing well, right? And you got Louisville in off 2 big wins, UCF and Florida State. Who's due for the letdown? Eastern Michigan, Northern Illinois over to 60. I'll take your word. I didn't look at that game. King D says Texas blows out TCU. They should. I like the move at quarterback. I just think that everyone's going to come in on Texas, right? You see a team drop 70, you're immediately thinking, I'm taking a team that just scored 70 points. How are you stopping them? It's going to be a shootout. So I understand the thinking there. I'm just like, you know what? I don't know. I think everybody's just high on Texas. I'll lose on a dog. I'm not gonna go 15-0. I don't need to go 15-0. We just gotta put together a winning day. That's it, Dan. Mr. Money, how have you been? Just came back from vacation. I'm about to make some cash to recover what you spent. There you go. That's what you got to do. Welcome back. It's football season. College hoops is 21 days away. NBA, NHL. It'll be time. We're going to be handing out full-length candy bars for Halloween, folks. We're not going to be giving little snack size fellers. Good morning, Allie. Plus Money Honey is here. I'm on the Yankees-Indians money line. I do not like the Yankees. This is today's like Tampa Bay, Washington, Baltimore, Miami, Mets. This is just, I'm trying to scoop up all the plus money I can grab. Mike, can you hit the like button? It isn't that difficult, folks. How many people are 25 people watching? I got 14 likes here. I just flipped over to YouTube. That's all right. I guess I'll take it. What am I going to do? Free money, he says. Oh, brother. That's the kiss of death coming in on the free money. Bowling Green versus Kent, 16.5. I was thinking, I was like, man, I kind of like the 16.5, but that line, why is that? That's one of those lines that jumps out to me like, I don't know. Like, I want to take it, but it looks too good to be true. I hate the old too good to be true lines. Timberwolf, Mariners, why not? Get it done. Still alive in the playoffs, right? What is their let me head over to the wild card standings because it is a wild weekend for sure. Last 3 days of baseball. I always say baseball is my favorite sport. I told you this. I remember I was going to summer school and I wasn't allowed to go out and play. And it was, I think, for algebra or geometry, one of them. And I'd just walk up to the little corner store. I would buy the National. Remember the National? Any old timers here? Remember the National? The National was great. I would get 2 turkey and cheese sandwiches with yellow mustard and tomato on Portuguese rolls. Come home, read my National, pop in my Nintendo, and play baseball. And I had a notebook then, and I had whoever New York team was on air. I would change the names for it be all Yankee guys, And this was like 91, so it was like Jesse Barfield, Van Cleanup. So they had guys who were similar. They had like a lefty first baseman hitting third, if it was like Donnie Baseball. And then I would like do crazy nonsense. I would skew like I'd hit a base hit, and then I'd go back and forth to like get the guy. I would write down a double when it really should have been a single. I had guys in like 740, like 280 RBIs. Anyway, so Tampa Bay under, yes. Nationals, yes. KC under, yes. Houston +3, BYU -9.5. Houston's got, was that Tulsa tonight? Right, or Tulane? Tulsa. Line's coming down a little bit there. BYU, going to lay it with BYU. I'm shocked that BYU is still this good. That was my little baseball rant, by the way, of why I like baseball. I said before, John, if you came here, they lose the guy to the NFL, and here they haven't missed a beat. Over Reds game against Pittsburgh. Why not? Why not take the over? The Reds are Pitt. Maybe we get some offense. Look at the previous game. Yeah, they got the Brew Crew and the Dodgers. Padres are licking their wounds. Houston and ATS against what are we doing? Houston, is this football, Lex? Come back. Let me know. Nevada plus the 6. Nevada. You know what? I was doing some college basketball. I'm kind of liking this Nevada basketball team early. I like the little backcourt. I like my backcourts early here. Where's Nevada on the schedules? Late. Help me out here, folks. Can you throw up a team? I got to see who they're playing, especially if I didn't bet the game. I gotta hunt it down. I don't even know where it is. Someone find it for me. Give me a full matchup on this game for Nevada. Rachel, welcome. How are you? Thanks for popping in. I think you're a first timer in here. Do you have a baseball question? Hello? Let me know. Maybe you want to talk some football. Give it a like button in the Facebook group. But thanks for popping in. Football show tonight. No football show. No, the football show is on Sunday nights. We'll do that look ahead show. Today, no football show. Tomorrow we'll do it. We'll be back at 11:15 on a Saturday morning. We'll come in, talk more college. Free Mind, how are you today? Louisiana Tech plus 17.5 versus NC State. I can see it. I'll take Tech with you there. Air Force against New Mexico. I kind of like Air Force. The thing with New Mexico is that, they're used to playing the triple option type teams. So that's my own concern. And the lines come up in this Air Force game. Lines come up. Let me pull up. Nevada's got Boise, huh? Okay, Nevada, Boise. I don't like Boise, so I will take Nevada with you there, Rob. Not high on Boise. And where we at with this New Mexico Air Force game? I thought this was a line mover. I think the line's moved off of what it was to start. Again, don't have the time for it. I thought it was a day game. Maybe it's a night game. I thought it was like one of those 4 o'clock starts out, but I don't know where it is. I would actually kind of lean, believe it or not. I'm thinking New Mexico. I'm on UCLA with you. Yes. Good morning. How did NFL go? NFL, we had the over here in the video yesterday, so did not go well for me. It's all right. I knew the Jags would cover. You know what? I was looking for. I had the over, so I was hoping teams would score. I couldn't get it. We could not get the over. Easy money on Jags last night. Never in doubt. Hopefully you jumped in. If you had the Jags, I hope at halftime when it was 14-0, you grabbed Cincy plus $2 on the money line. Not betting CFB tonight. It's a trap. Any thoughts on Iowa game? I got thoughts. I got that game. That's a premium game, Fernando. I like that game a lot. I like it a lot. Yanks under 8.5. Yes. Astros money line against the A's. The A's are reeling. Let's get it done. Indians. I don't even know who the Tribe's playing today. Who's the Indians got on deck? Against Texas. We've been high on Texas a little bit lately in here. Texas has been making some money for people in here. People have been happy taking Texas. That's a no play for me, right? Locked in Air Force at 10 early in the week. Line moving in your favor. Yeah, it's definitely going up. I thought the line was going up there, King. Like I just mentioned, the thing with New Mexico, they're just familiar with the triple option. Like that's usually a big edge for a team. This is a team that plays it every year with a coach who knows it. That's just my concern. Cards money line. Let's see who they got today. I didn't have a line on St. Louis, so. Okay, you got the Cards. Braves, loser. How are you taking the Braves after they just wrapped it up? I grabbed the Mets last night at plus 150. Got the Braves Mets plus 150 last night. And who else you got here? Giants run line. I got the Giants last night at actually minus 130. I got them 130 last night, so I'm happy about that. I don't know what the run line is. I saw 130. I'm going to grab them. Minus 10. That's what I've been 10. Okay. Good afternoon. You like the White Sox money line? White Sox money line. I don't want like 260 with the White Sox. I actually almost want to take the Tigers today here, believe it or not, Dave. I think this is a spot where if we're going to take big faves, we're going to take them on Sunday. Let's take the home team when you're laying 260 in the last game of the year for their fans. That's where I want to get them, want to take them. I mean, maybe they come in and sweep. Very well. Could happen. Or maybe they can say, you know what? We got the playoffs next week. Let's set up a rotation like Lance Lynn. All right, Lance, you're going to go out there and throw 3 innings today because you're going to be our starter on Wednesday. We don't need you to mess things up. You know what I'm saying? Like, be careful laying these huge numbers. I like that Nevada. Yes, Nevada. Who do I like in the games left? Florida, Kentucky. I don't have any. I didn't bet that game. Did not bet the game. I would probably lean Kentucky. San Fran, Seattle. I kind of like Seattle. Vegas Chargers, I like the Chargers, and Iowa, Maryland. I got that. I got that one up today, so I can't get that one. Iowa, Maryland over the points there. I can get down with that there, Adam. I think that's I'm with you on that over. Big Faxville. Big Fax, where were you? You missed out on the contest. Missed the contest. From Reno, getting 6 playing Boise. Line did move up. You like the over? I'll get on the over with you because I like Nevada to cover this number here, Lewis. And James, also, how about Nevada basketball? All right, I'm thinking we're going to have a nice little season out here. Please agree with me there because you're in Reno. You should know how the Wolfpack are going to be. The NFL contest. Oh, for the what? For the jersey? I'm not in the contest for the jersey. I already own the jersey. I'm giving it away. Utah spread, Iowa spread. So we're going to lay the number with the Utes and with Iowa. Listen, I'm sure you've all heard Iowa on the road. Monster. I think they're 19-3 or something against the spread. They got great road numbers. Utah game. Let me try to find out where Utah is at. I gotta go through. I gotta scroll this guy. I'm trying to scroll fast to see if I can find it. So I don't even know where they're at. It's not a game I bet, so I don't know. I do not know where the Utah go. Tigers no run first inning against the White Sox. Okay. Took Cincy team total over. All right. Money line. Money line was nice, $2 there. It's a winner. 7.5 was a winner. Plus 105. There you go. That's a win. That's a nice quadruple winner. That's how you make up for the fact that you had Cincy for the game. You're like, you know what? I know that the Jags are going to wet the bed and give up points here. They're not going to pitch a shutout. So, nice. Marlins. Phillies pack it in, baby. Absolutely. I said that. I said Philly's going to come down and get – who's choking that series? Did I call that series 100%? You're welcome. You're welcome. Commissioner beat Wisconsin. I think so. I think Wisconsin's got some quarterback problems. Tune in TV. What do you say? Welcome. Under Twins 9.5. Let's flip it back to some baseball against the Royals with cheese, huh? I would just say over based on you got teams playing it out. They want to, let's get some offense going. So I think over, especially after last time we saw it of the Twins, definitely over. Mariners are online. Get it done. Yes, over the Angels. Do it. Tony Cobbs is here. Good morning, Miss Cobbs. How are you? Saw you on Total Chaos with Allie on the Picks and Parlays. Higgs Bengals didn't cover. Whenever you come to Tijuana, if that happens, I got you on drinks on me. Hey, listen. Bengals did not cover. It happens. We don't worry about one game, Omar. We just move on to the next day. Tijuana. Why do I think we'll get in trouble down there? I have a couple drinks. Listen, I don't need drinks to be silly and crazy and have fun, But, and I do like tequila, so it could get bad down there. Mets, they're definitely. It's the Mets. Take the Mets today. Iowa, Maryland under. Slugfest tonight for sure. Field goals galore. Yeah, Iowa loves their field goals. and they do play some defense. They could tackle. They know how to hit. Philly Marlins, no runs first inning. The only thing worried about this is that the Phillies are just I could see them coming out and giving up 5 runs in the first inning, or they come out and this is the game they're gonna play. This is where they come in and sweep and they look at us. We had a decent season. Like, what are you talking about? Yeah, Omar. Omar likes it. Little tequila. So, all right, this is what I got. I got the overtime BYU. Tech over Pitt, because I think Pitt's just a weird team. They're an up and down kind of Jekyll and Hyde team. Don't really like them. TCU, I said, I'm just grabbing it. I think everybody's going to be on Texas. The line really has not moved much here, I believe. I could be wrong. I thought it was kind of hanging tight here. Well, actually, it was at 6. Now it's 5. Actually, I got 5 up here. It's down to 4. So people are coming in on TCU. Not really shocking after we saw the Texas offense performance. The Qs, 4 straight L's for FSU. They've lost 8 of 10 under Norvell here. I think he got problems with Florida State. The Rutgers game, I'll take the 15. Last meetings, these guys. These were the lines. 2020, 37.5. 2019, 52. 34.5. 28, 39. Those are the last 5 years lines, and now it's 15. Rutgers. Ole Miss money line, we said this. Army, this line moved too. So I liked Army on the Hidden Gem show. It's gone up. I still think I'm to grind it out and get it done here. Turn the clock. Hold the ball. Keep it away from everybody. Although now it's up to 10. It's a little sketchier. I should probably take it out of the chat, but I didn't until I just looked now at the new lines. I put these in on the day before, and they moved. BC, again, Clemson. Are we trusting Clemson? This is a team that's the last time they played 26, 35, 17.5, 33, huge numbers. They've scored 21, 14, and 3 points. The 49 points they put up, is that the anomaly for that could be the outlier here for Clemson. So 15.5 looks like a play. I like the BC coach. I like the BC team. They come with the lunch pails. They come to play. Hawaii over your bailout. And scroll underneath in the teaser. Arkansas 26, Syracuse 12, and Mississippi 22. That was from the Tuesday teaser show. Those 3 games there. Thoughts on the A's game? Put a fork in the A's, baby. Astros. You're correct. New backcourt. Yeah. And here's the thing, though, because like Eastern Washington is a team I like to play on, right? Because they're usually like a solid little small school. But then they open up against a strong mid-major, so it's like, Pitt, Georgia Tech over. Yes. Chiefs covering this week? They're desperate. Well, you know what? That's the thing, right? Are they Chiefs losing 3 in a row? And laying 7 on the road in the NFL, we've seen the Chiefs lose here. We saw the Chiefs on a Sunday night against a running quarterback blow a 12-point lead and then, or whatever, it was 11, 12-point lead against the Ravens and then just not do anything for 20 minutes. But this is a team we know has not covered, right? Were they 1-13, 1-14, 1-14-1? I think they are the last 16. So they have no problem playing down. They don't care. They just want to get out with a win and move on. But eventually, the way they've been playing, you think you want the defense and the coordinator to come up with a game plan to say, you know what, we don't want to send our guy out there every fourth quarter with 3 minutes to go in a dogfight. Like, we try to save our guy so he doesn't get hit and break his leg or some nonsense. And the Eagles, listen, they look bad on Monday night. Why? Because they're a bad team. They're not a good team. They're a bad team. Come on, stop it. This hurts. I mean, the guy's I ran down his completion percentage, and he's young. He's a young quarterback. Chief, would I be shocked here if this is a 27-24 Chiefs win? No. Will I be shocked if it's 30-10 Chiefs? No. I mean, that's what it should be. Chiefs should come in here on offense and blow the doors off this team. But the problem is their defense is horrendous. Duke plus 20 now in some shops, huh? I mean, everybody's going to be on the North Carolina train, right? They got Howell. Where's he going? He's going to be quarterback for the Jets, or right? He's going to be the number one pick in the draft. Ravens Broncos. This is one, and I said this maybe on this show or another, maybe it was a Picks Parlay show. I always say, who have they beaten? You only beat the teams in front of you. You beat teams that I think they're 1-12. They've beaten nobody, the Broncos. And the Ravens, as much as we say they should have lost last week, Brown dropped 3 touchdown passes. And I had the Lions plus the points. I had plus points, I had the over that game. And just based on the fact that the Ravens were coming off a big game, and I think the defense is questionable, and the Lions, we saw them in previous weeks, we got the back, crazy. Well, the Niners had a good number opening week, but you saw they're going to come out and fire away. They got a new head coach. I just think the Ravens, give me the Ravens coach over the Broncos coach. But Teddy Bridgewater, the guy is a ATS machine covering. But again, this is a pick 'em. If you're either way here, I want to say tease either way. This is a game I'm not betting. I like the Ravens. I'm not betting. BYU's up to 65. This line opened at 55. This line opened at 55. It's up 10 points. I think so. Why does it keep going up? Who's buying back? Who's buying? If you got 56, you're saying, you know what? I'll play the under here, and I got a 9 points in between. Over 6 to 10-point line move. ECU, East Carolina over. I could do that with you. Richard P. coming in. Army, Wake, Air Force, Navy. All the academies in Wake Forest. Parlay it up, baby. Bitter going back to his old home. Yes, he is. He wants to. Hurts his terrible threat, lost his job at Alabama. I thought he got hurt at Alabama. Oh, no, that's right. They took him out because he was ineffective, right? He was ineffective that game. We trust in the Giants and the Dodgers tonight. Why wouldn't you? Run line it up. Pizza money on Toledo versus UMass. Line moving. Yeah, UMass is a bad team. But Toledo, I think they got the problems themselves. Army went up to 9. Stay Army. Yeah, you're getting up to double digit with Army here. This is kind of like a little danger zone for me. I don't want to really go up to that 10 because as much as they grind it out, if they don't score there, it's dangerous when you're laying 10 with these guys because the other team can play a little defense. It's not, Army's nothing new for them. There you go. Get that action in early, Richie. But you're a pro, you got to get in early. You can't wait for these lines. I say this all the time. We do the line show on Sundays, right? We brought back the look headlines strictly for NFL and stuff. And it's not a guarantee you win. We've said this before. It's not a guarantee you get a good number. It means you win. It's nice to be ahead of the number. That's nice. I look at the year lines, the look headlines for teams. For the next week, you see how they are, what they're perceived to be, and then how things play out. But, man, if you're waiting I say this all the time. Like last night, I tweeted out, real_Higgs on Twitter if you're there. And all the guys were on Cincinnati on NFL Network. Like, Cincy. And all within, all for the Jags to cover. It wasn't even like blowout wins. All for the Jags to cover. And I was like, well, there's a kiss of death for Cincinnati. And it was 14-0. It was the first drive. You knew you were in trouble. 14-0. It should have been worse. Should have been 21-0 at that. But get those numbers. Get a good number. Don't wait for the TV guys to tell you what to do. I'd have more respect for the TV guys if they were giving out the pick on a Tuesday, as opposed to 3 minutes before the game starts. A 10-team parlay. My boy's thinking drop a 10K on the Chiefs. Chiefs money line. He just thinks the Chiefs are due for a win, right? No way they lose 3 in a row. Big facts. Hey. Cincy to shock Notre Dame, says Tony Joe. I got to tell you, I thought Cincy would have been like, this game's a pick. The fact that Notre Dame is a dog here, not like it's essential. You're still like a 2-point dog. I'm leaning towards Notre Dame. I might really come in heavy on Notre Dame here. At a pick'em, okay, favored, and since he is a team, Tony, that everyone's like, they're all like us. This is Cincinnati. We're going to crash the party. We feel we started the year in the top 10. We can get in the playoffs. Notre Dame wins this one 34-32. Are we shocked? Ole Miss off the bye. Yes, they are. I got money line. That's all I bet was money line. 475. That's it. Any dogs in baseball today? Yeah, Markel, where you been? We just rolled through what we're taking in baseball today. You know, we like Tampa. We like the Nationals. We like the Orioles. We like the Marlins. We like the Mets. We sort of like the Tigers. Houston is not a terrible fave to bet on. And we're run line. Listen, I'm happy I got San Fran at 130, but it's 190 now. Run line San Fran. You're going to run line the Dodgers, and you're going to, this Mariner number, you're going to run line also. So a lot. Fire away today. I bet 5 baseball. I'm going to bet like 5 more. Tony Joe, I was thinking about taking Stanford here. And then I think to Shaw and some of the stupid things he does. I can't take him. I wanted to take Stanford, and I had a bunch. Listen, we throw out a lot of free picks here in the video, right? We throw about it. And we're 30-16, by the way, college football free picks. So it's not like we put out like 2 games and hope for the best and become firing. Stanford was in there. I had a couple teams up in the chat. I took them down here. I was talking about Arizona State was a team I liked, and then I did my work on it, and I'm like, I'm on UCLA here. Stanford, same way. Can't do Stanford. Big Facts ready for hockey. We'll be doing some totals and some puck line money, baby. You know it. ND Cincy should be a pick 'em. Yeah. Pick 'em, I'd say I'm taking Cincinnati. Cincinnati's a favorite. I don't want nothing to do with them. King D says Bama routes Ole Miss. All right. Miami broke a lot of hearts with that missed field goal. Didn't break mine. I had the under, and I like Virginia, so I'm good. Brewers money line. I mean, you want to take a shot. I get it. You're taking shots with dogs. Here's the thing with that, though. You take the Brewers, do yourself a favor, take the Padres, too, against the Giants. Take them both, because Giants and Dodgers are what? Still, dude, one of these guys are in a playing game. So if you're going to bet against one, I say bet against both. And maybe they both lose. Maybe they both win. You're not getting hurt. But if I'm going to do one, I can't just pick and choose one of those teams, Lamo. Rice? I don't even know who they're playing. King D says Bama by 2, and he's being gracious. Well, listen, if they win by 2, you're not covering. So Rays first 5, yes. Royals money line. I'm more like the over here. We like the over in that game. Well, not we. Me and the people who live in my head. 11-team parlay. I can't even. I just put this up. Reds, Yanks, Nats. I can see 0-2 right out of the gate. Braves 0-3. Twins under 5, 0-4. We got half of these games are losers. UAB. You think UAB is overrated? Oh, you think Liberty's overrated? Okay. Yeah, I kind of like UAB. So then I had to decipher the missing letter. They just do a 20-teamer. I tweeted out something about this book you just mentioned. I don't, because I've had them, I've used them before, and they sent me something like, "Hey, here's a free play, $25 free play. By the way, it's on the Cowboys-Eagles game. First team to use a timeout. That's the bet." And they pick it. They pick what team. I don't get to pick whether Dallas or Eagles. They'll pick it. We're going to pick a team for you in this game to get the first time out. And if it wins, you get $25. So I tweeted out, like, what a joke. And then it turned out a buddy of mine, I was on the show doing a video with him for his little, podcast, whatever video we call it. And he's like, "Hey, man, I work with these cats. We just did a bit. I didn't know." And I'm like, I sent him the email. I'm like, "Hey, I can't. What kind of place? Hi, we're going to give you a $25 free bet, and it's going to be specific to a Monday Night Football game, specific to a who uses a timeout, and then we're going to tell you what team it is for you to win. Just refund me my money out of that account, please. Yeah, be a bookie down here. I should, right? There's no instead of a little paperhead. Parlays getting crazy. Hats off to you guys, right? Yeah, listen, King, you know me. I'm not a crazy parlay guy. You know that. Maryland +3 tonight against Iowa. This is actually a premium pick I got on this game, Ray. I'm sorry. Ray, hit me up on Twitter. I'll tell you what I got here. All right? Or on email me. Marshall. I like the Marshall. Give me the herd. I like it. All right, we're going to wrap this puppy up simply because the kid's got a half day today. And you know what? The school just sent an email, and I'm going to read it right now. I don't know. Apparently there's flooding, so they have a half day and it's total chaos. It is what it is. Could be the strip club. Well, I don't even know any clubs down here. The only clubs I'm getting down here are a turkey club. Hot dog of the day, Georgia State and money line. All right, we'll see how it turns out. I'm writing it down. Big waves. Georgia State +10, +249. We'll see how it goes. Well, it's for tomorrow, for Saturday. Make some money. You know it. Tomorrow, 11:20 she'll be here. BC Clemson. Clemson looks terrible offense. I said that. I said this Clemson team, they scored 14, 9, and 21 points. And if you think the 49 point is what they should be, they're more playing like a team that scores 20 points a game than 49. Giants, Dodgers, Giants, Brewers probably. I would think, since the Dodgers are playing the Dodgers are playing the Brewers, I would just go Dodgers and Giants. I honestly, if you're doing Dodgers Giants in a parlay, I would just take Brewers and who's the other team? The Padres. I would just take their money line and hope to go 1-1 and make money. Tristan. Big facts. What do you mean? Enjoy the weekend. Where are you going to be? You're not coming in for the show tomorrow? Auburn money line against LSU. UNLV gets smoked. Someone else said that. Oh, we're out of here. Oh, you're late, Gloria. You're late. We're out of here. Have a good day. See everybody tomorrow morning, 11:30, 11:20 tomorrow. Rachel keeps saying hi. Hello. Dodgers under also. I can see that. Shot after deflating loss. Listen, they came in hard there. I get it. But there's also like a late touchdown to make it a little seem closer. But picks are up tomorrow, 11:15, 11:20, early Saturday morning for all the games. All right, folks? I will see everybody tomorrow. Bye-bye.